Hey man, welcome back to the channel. It's always good to have you, man. I'm very glad you're watching these videos and that you're part of this movement. This is only the beginning, and today I have a very special video for you. As you can see, it's a different setup because I'm currently traveling. I'm in the southern part of the Netherlands, and while I was on the road, I really felt like recording this video and still sharing it with you guys. And it's about everything. It is one story that's about everything. You and I, all the guys that are part of this movement, we're interested in becoming everything that we can be as a man. We're curious about our own potential and we want to understand the things inside and outside us that want to stop us from reaching or seeing that potential even. And the more we are getting in this digital age, the more we are losing ourselves in a game that prevents you literally from ever reaching your potential. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this story with you, a story that helped me change the way I view the whole fucking world completely. Everything can be condensed in a game that has a mindset, that has an attitude, that has a way, a philosophy to it, if you will. And every man in this world is choosing one of these two games. The modern age, social media, the highlight culture, all of it is pushing everyone to play one of these two games while we should be playing the other one. As you watch this video, at the end I want you to genuinely ask yourself, which game are you playing right now? Because it might change your life. Let's get into it. So let's imagine that every man has a barrel that we want to fill with water. The water inside of this barrel represents your energy, your value, your self-worth, your confidence, all the good stuff that we want more of. All the good stuff that makes us more, that allows us to do more, to be more. And filling up that barrel all the way to the top represents reaching your potential. Now, some men in this world, the people that are subscribed to this channel, belong to that group. These are men that are interested actually in filling that barrel. But there's two ways to do it. The first way goes like this. You get a barrel, you get to put it outside for everyone to see. You can change the aesthetic to impress people. You can show people how much water is inside your barrel. And every time the world tells you how amazing you are, when you get to buy a Rolex, when you get that new car, when you seduce a beautiful woman, when you get validated, when you get a compliment, it rains a bit. And your barrel is outside, so it will catch some rain and fill up pretty quickly. However, there is a tiny hole in the bottom of this barrel, so constantly, consistently, a tiny bit of water is leaking out of your barrel. And everybody starts doing it this first way, right? We value the looks of this barrel, how much water apparently is inside this barrel, right? And everybody's comparing their barrels, the size, the contents of the water, the aesthetics of it. And it is an important school for us in our younger years. But some men, they change to that second way. The second way is purchasing a new barrel without any cracks in it. That has no aesthetics, that you cannot show off, that you have to put inside your house, and so it won't catch any rain. The way you fill this barrel is by your own hands, through action, through self-expression. At the end of the day, you can put a little bit of water with your own hands inside this barrel. So it sounds quite pointless, right, to play the first game. To play a game where you can never truly reach your potential. Where you can get rewarded very quickly, but if you don't, you will end up with an empty barrel. And remember again, the water inside is how good you feel about yourself. It's your self-worth, it's your energy, it's your perceived value, right? And yet we play this game. And it's completely understandable because we all had to learn this game to understand who we are as a person. But as we grow up and we actually pick a mission for our lives and we start getting to work, we're still playing this game. We're still playing a game where we are valuing the aesthetics of our barrel. We're still valuing our barrel in comparison to others. That's exactly what is happening in the world right now. And the emphasis on your barrel through Instagram, TikTok, social media, I mean, you name it. These tribal mentalities, the highlight culture is putting only more emphasis on winning, on creating something that's better than others and showing that off. And nobody is talking about the tiny hole at the bottom of that barrel. It is a game that even if you win, you lose. Even if you win many times in a row, and it keeps raining and your barrel keeps filling up, and you feel amazing about yourself, by due time, your barrel will be empty again. So it is purely the choice. When do you transition to the noble second barrel? Pushing through, walking your path without expecting any applause or a pat on the back or the world telling you you're amazing. Every single time, playing that second game, every single time you put work in, that water stays inside of that barrel. You are actually building your value and it will never leak out. Every single time you meditate, it is not some, oh, I expect something to come from this. Or every time you go to the gym, I expect something to come from this. No, you can expect one thing. A little bit of water will go inside that barrel and it will stay there forever. You have done something hard and for that reason, your value has increased. Second game, it's maybe less exciting, but it's the only thing that is sustainable. I think you can recognize, resonate times in your lives where you felt amazing and slowly, as the pat on the back and the applause has started to decrease, you started feeling less good about yourself. Because all these little things in the external world, they fill up your barrel just for a little while until it becomes empty again. The only way for a man to play the masculine journey, if you are interested in reaching your full potential, filling up your barrel completely, you must start to play the second game. And you must start as soon as possible. There is less fear, there is less anxiety playing the second game because no longer does it make sense to compare your barrel to other barrels. No longer does it make sense to wonder what the outcome will be if I do X, Y, Z, because it is only about doing it. It's only in that first game that we are so occupied in what our barrel would look like at the end of the action compared to other one's barrels. And if the outcome is good, then holy shit, our barrel fills, we feel amazing, and slowly it will decrease again. And if the outcome is bad, nothing happens and water just keeps going out and we feel like shit. I don't care how old you are, ask yourself, which game are you playing? I invite you to start playing the second game. I invite you to join this movement. And so I invite you to subscribe to the channel. That's it. See you in the next video.